Hi, and welcome to my podcast, Creative Full Time. Today's guest is a very talented actor and writer. She's very passionate about highlighting diversity, both as a performer and as a writer. She can be seen on the screen in What We Do in the Shadows, The Boys, Stolen by Their Father, and the Salt and Pepper biopic, a winner of the Toronto Monologue Slam, and a recent graduate of the CFC Actors Conservatory program. Today's guest is the talented Dorrett White.
Hey.
Hi. welcome. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So, I like to start when you first wanted to be an actor, when the dream was born.
Oh God. Whenever I get asked this question, I can't specify a time because I just felt like as soon as I had any kind of brain function, I just wanted to act and perform. And my mom tells a great story about how when I was 2, I would like play with her little deodorant sticks or whatever on her dresser and make different voices even though I couldn't speak. Like I guess my goo goo gaga would be like goo goo gaga, I don't know, whatever. But
yeah,
like I think
she knew it was happening.
Yeah, she knew that I could like play in that way, and that's just always been a passion of mine and what I wanted to do in life.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So when you graduated high school, did you gear your trajectory towards acting as well?
Yes. So my mom is very academic, and she said I had to go to college or university, and I was like, Mom, I'm an actor. So I did end up finding a college program at Humber.
Nice.
It's the Acting for Film and Television program.
Wicked.
And it was a 2-year training program, great for actors that don't have any experience on screen or anything at all. So that's where I went and graduated from. Yeah.
Wicked. So you like the program then, yeah?
Yes, I know. The reason I stuttered is because I loved the program. It was great for helping me learn the technicalities of working on set.
Yeah.
And anything that I just didn't know. And so I think it really brought us all up to be the most professional on set that we could be.
Right.
But I do find it's weird to mix art with academics because I started to focus my performances on how the teacher would grade us versus wanting to try new things, wanting to explore. It became like, okay, I know this teacher likes when we whisper, or I know this teacher likes when we're whatever, when we do something crazy. So you're kind of squeezing like your creativity. So it's a weird balance. If you can kind of stay open and stay ready to explore, then I think school would be a good path for some actors. But for me, it kind of stunted my growth a bit.
Okay, yeah. Interesting, nice. Yeah. I like that answer. So when did you figure out that you needed to get back to exploring and creating? And
honestly, it took a couple years after graduating to realize that I was like stunting myself and I was trying to like fit myself into a box instead of just be me.
Right.
And I think on this journey now I've learned that what I come with is perfect. It's great. How you look, how you sound, it's all perfect. They're gonna have a character that's perfect for what you can do.
Right.
Instead of trying to say, okay, they want a nurse. How does a nurse talk? How does a nurse walk? Like it doesn't work. It's how you play that nurse is how actors should go about this work, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So did you have that problem of like with casting directors as well? Is that where you found it? Is like, because I've done this where I'm like, okay, I think the casting director, or I read the scene and I'm like, okay, yeah, I think they want it like this, as opposed to like how you would do it. So it showed up in work as well?
Yes,
like after school?
Definitely.
Okay.
And I don't know if this has ever happened to you or anybody else who's watching this, but sometimes I would read the casting breakdown and I would actually imagine a different actor. I would say my friend so-and-so would be good for this. This person would be, like, I couldn't see myself in it because I thought I had to be some perfect version of this versus just bringing myself to the role. So yeah, it was just kind of sad to think about, where it's like I just couldn't see myself in it even though it's where I wanted to be. So yeah, I feel like now I'm in a different place where I go, this is how I'm going to do it, and if it works, it works. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. I just wasn't right for it.
Nice. So, yeah. That's an amazing spot to be in.
Yeah.
I like that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's not an easy
I feel really good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. That's
it's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's awesome. So how does that change your like approach to auditions? Like, does it help with nerves? Does it help with like how you prepare for things? Like, how has it changed?
I think it's changed in my mindset. I try and have a lot more fun with it versus, you know, trying to fit in, like we said before. Now I read it and I go, okay, this is fun. What if it's like this? What if it's like that? I create my own story, and they always say it's really important. It's really important to create like a moment before and a moment after, because it has to be alive. It's not just in this box of where you're speaking.
Right.
So I find that fun to decide, what was I doing just before this? What am I going to do just after this? And then I find it has more life and more breathing room to just make it fun.
Nice.
It's like 30 seconds to a minute of your audition, and you hear back or you don't, and most of the time we don't hear back.
Right.
So have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Wicked.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard not hearing back, just sending it out into the void?
I do. I'm getting used to it more and more. Since I had my time at the CFC and we got to actually be a part of the casting process, I learned that it's really not about us. It's really not about you as the actor. It's about the story. And that was really helpful to me as an actor to say, okay, this actor, I had 4 actors audition for my project. Great, great, great. All bring something different. But this one brings the energy we need. And these guys are perfect, amazing. I hope I work with them another time.
Right.
But they're just not perfect for this. And so that's making it easier for me to just have fun with my scene and throw it away. And if I hear back, fantastic, I'm on set. And if I don't, you know, I have a little hope of like, okay, well, I hope that they actually, you know, at least enjoyed it, at least had fun watching it. But it's okay to let it go because it's not about you.
Right, right. Oh, that's nice. Very comforting. Not about you.
Yeah.
And that way too, it's not like on your talent too.
Exactly. You don't bring
pressure.
yourself down.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, no, it just wasn't the right fit. It's not that like I wasn't good.
Exactly. That's the thing because I used to beat myself down. Like, okay, I would watch it back and say, okay, it was this moment. It must have been this moment. They saw that spit come out of your mouth and they hated that and they hate you. So, yeah,
right?
It's just dumb.
That one shifty eye.
Yeah, you shouldn't have shifted. Why'd you shift? So it's not about you at all. It's just if you fit into the story, how you look with the actor, if you're taller or shorter, it's so trivial that it's dumb.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And so that was casting for your own project through the CFC project?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It was so cool.
That's so cool. Tell me everything about CFC. I love. So let's start with submitting.
Okay.
Your submission. How did you, what do you think is the most important thing when submitting for the CFC?
Picking a scene that you feel really passionate about, I think, is what really helped me get really grounded and really into the character, is feeling passionate about the story that I was telling and the character that I was trying to portray. The scene I specifically chose was the character kind of being pulled in 2 different directions, and I wanted to play with the fact that she was hiding her feelings and hopefully being able to show with my face and maybe with my body that she felt the opposite of what she was saying. So I wanted to play with those opposites. Yeah,
nice.
so that's what made me choose, or helped me choose the scene that I did.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I want to see your tape now.
Never. It's in the vault. Okay?
The vault. And so I know after that you have like interview process, and were you super nervous for the interview?
I was nervous before I even decided to submit. I had all the thoughts of like, you're not ready for this is not for you. You need more credits, you need more experience. I was telling myself all that stuff, and so I actually ended up waiting to the last possible minute to submit. Don't do that. So submit the self-tape. And then if they are like, yeah, we think it might be a great fit, they schedule you for an interview. And then after the interview, there was also a director session with another scene that they provide. And then they kind of direct you through it. Okay, nice.
Yeah. After the interview and they call you or email you, what did they do? Call you or email
They sent an email that said, hey, congrats.
No way.
In the program.
Amazing. And so then how soon does it start after getting that email?
About 2 months. I think we heard back in July.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the program started in September.
Wicked, wicked. What was your biggest takeaways of the program?
The program, it's a great question.
Or is it all just a blur fever dream?
It was at first. It took a while. It took at least a few weeks for me to really understand what the program gave to me or helped me with. And I think I can say now it helped me build confidence in myself. Nice. And what I already bring, what I already have. And then it also gave me the tools to be able to approach other creatives and maybe make work together. You know, just introduce myself and let them know what skills I have and what I could bring to something, I think is really what I really got from the program. When I first applied, I thought it was going to be this like secret magic program that would help me book and I'd just be a Hollywood actor right after just because it's a CFC.
Right.
Really, they helped me hone my own skills and understand myself better.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. It was in you the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. It was in me the whole time. So I feel like whatever I entered the program with, I left with, but just with more tools.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. I love I'm a fan of CFC.
Yeah.
And you worked with Sam as well through the program. We have him on a previous episode as well. Do you guys, because it's 6 people in the, eight people in the, that gets accepted for this program. Do you guys really bond and connect and become like a little family as well?
Yeah. Learning from those other actors and just being in the room with them, watching them perform, helped me grow so much as an actor, so much.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. From the program, your project that you get to do, so it's from start to finish, like do you write it and everything? Does everybody have to write it?
You don't have to write it. We were given the option of having co-writers, so I do have a co-writer named Lori.
Nice.
But yeah, they allowed us to dive in, create our own stories. They gave us some mentors who would work with us and help us just get the beginnings, the bearings of our story and what we wanted to tell. And then we're through the whole process, which has never been an opportunity for me to see from start to finish and to see how much it's changed from start to finish. So we got to do the writing process, the editing process. We had to continue sending in different drafts to the CFC, and then we had to get the ball rolling with crew. We had to find crew. We had to ask a director if you're interested in working on my project. Hopefully the director would bring on their own DP, and then the CFC would provide the crew. So the gaffers and the key grip and all those people that help make the story. Yeah.
Amazing. That's a lot.
It was nuts. And then the editing process too. At one point I told everybody in the group, like, I've seen my film 100 times. I hate it. It's awful. Please nobody come and see it. Like it was
Is it just from seeing it so much
From
that you
seeing
feel
it
that?
so much, and then just not being able to kind of tell, like, was my performance good? Does the story make sense? Because you're just so involved in it. You're so, like, narrow focused. It's hard to kind of see it as a big picture.
Back up.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I have that with comedy, where I'll like have jokes written and then I practice and then you go to tell them and I'm like, this isn't funny anymore. No one's gonna laugh. Exactly. Like, no one's gonna laugh. So it's so funny to hear that in the filming process too.
It's the same thing.
Oh, wicked. It's kind of comforting.
You gotta step back.
Yeah. And so then what do you do in those moments? Do you have like people that you trust to be like, hey, is this good? Or do you just sort of like, well, we're doing it anyway and push through?
That too, but my director, his name was Taff Diallo, and he was incredible at just working with a anxious actor, because I would text him like, Taff, I don't know, did we get all the shots? I don't know. And at one point he asked me for a draft and I sent it to him, and my immediate thought was, okay, he's gonna quit. My writing is shit, he's gonna hate it.
Oh no.
But he was so great at responding with love and care and just helping to make me feel at ease. He was always having to tell me, no, it's good. Someone else outside saw it, they told me it was great, so I had to just trust my director that he knows what he's doing, that the whole team knows what they're doing, that they wouldn't lie. I hope they wouldn't lie to me.
Right.
Because we all want to make a good project. So, yeah.
Do you find it easy to trust people's opinions around you, or like delegating jobs? Do you find that easy to do?
Delegating jobs, not so much.
Yeah, I like doing everything myself.
Yeah, it feels tough. It feels like you have to.
Yeah.
So letting go was definitely tough.
Yeah, but it sounds like you had a good team, so that's good.
I had a great team,
That's
a phenomenal
amazing.
team.
That's wicked.
It made me emotional to like be on set. We just had one day to shoot.
Really?
To be on set and see like the crew, everybody there for your project. It was really
like I did.
I'm very thankful to all the people that worked on my project.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. So what was your project about?
So my project is called Taya, and it's about a woman and a man named Taya and Damien who've broken up. They decided to meet again at a restaurant just to see if there's a possibility they can continue this love. But my character Taya is struggling with the idea of growth and whether they're growing together or growing apart, and if they're on the same page or not, if that'll just bring her down, if maybe they're not right for each other.
Right.
But they really love each other, and so they both want to make this work.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough spot to be in. I want to watch that too.
It's on YouTube. Check it out.
Wicked. Oh, we'll put it on YouTube. Link below.
Yes,
we'll put it on YouTube. Or it is on YouTube. We'll put the link below. Watch it. I'm going to watch it. Oh my gosh. Because you just had the screening for it not too long ago,
We did,
right?
yep.
How did that go? How was the screening?
Amazing. It was incredible.
I love that.
Yeah, and then the audience reactions to some parts.
Yeah.
Some parts were funnier than I thought they would be. I got a lot of great feedback about how they could see the years between myself and the other actor, which was incredible to hear because we just met
That's
that
amazing.
day. I was like, we're really actors, so we did it.
Pulled it off.
Yes. So that was
amazing.
great. Yeah, the feedback was amazing.
That is so cool. And it was screened, did they screen it at CFC or?
No, at Hot Docs.
Oh, okay, right. Nice. Wicked. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is that your first time seeing yourself on like the big screen?
It isn't actually. Humber College did screen some films that we did at the
Nice.
college at TIFF.
Oh, okay,
And so
yes.
that was like the second time I see myself on a big screen.
Heyo. Get it.
Getting there.
Are you comfortable with seeing yourself on the big
No.
screen? No?
No, I hate it.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
That's
The entire
hilarious.
time my film was playing, I was like,
No way.
I couldn't look. I wanted to look, but I couldn't.
So funny. Yeah, you're just like.
I'm just like,
Are you critiquing the whole time?
I think so. I think, yeah, there's still parts of me that go, oh, why'd you move your eyebrow like that? Stop it. You know, or like hearing your own voice. It's just like grating.
Oh, I know. Every time I get sent a podcast episode to edit or to go over because he's edited it, I'm like, I sound like that.
Exactly. That was me in the theater going, You sound so cheesy. Stop it.
You know, right? That's awesome.
I still can't handle
so
it.
funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I thought you would have loved it. I thought you were going to be like, yeah, it was great.
It's funny for someone who wants to be like seen and on screen. I hate looking at myself on screen. I want you to watch me on screen, but not me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's valid.
Yeah.
I like doing the work. The results, you can watch.
Yeah, you watch and let me know.
That's hilarious.
Exactly.
That's so much fun. Do you like comedy or drama more?
Both.
Both?
It's it's in the middle. My favorite films are all comedy, but I love drama. I love not real drama, but I love being
not
dramatic.
real life drama.
Yeah, I love
TV
emotion,
drama, film drama.
Yeah, I love
Nice.
sharing those sides of myself, but I also love to laugh.
Yes.
So I love both. I think equally. I would
Okay,
say.
amazing. What are your favorite films?
Mean Girls. I don't know why I feel embarrassed to say that.
I love that.
It's such a
Mean
great
Girls.
film. Mean Girls. It's so quotable. It's amazing. I go back
Yes.
to it when I'm feeling sad.
Right.
That's one of my favorites. And then anything
Iconic.
Natalie Portman is in, she's one of my favorite actresses. So,
Wicked.
yeah.
Nice. I love. You were in What We Do in the Shadows as well. How was that? Was it? Because that's got to be a hilarious set
That
to be on.
was such an intoxicating experience. Everything that they do, I would say, is like improv. It's almost, it feels like 100% improv. There was a script, we just didn't follow it. So I was so anxious on set that day, just watching these like amazing performers just riff back and forth. So I had to really keep up because I was working alongside the actor who plays Mark Robinson.
Right.
And so he's incredible.
Yeah.
He is, and then it was directed by Jermaine Clement, who's one of the creators of the show.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was an intimidating
Were you
day.
nervous?
No, not at all, not at all. What are you talking about? No. I was totally in my element. I was like, no, I was sweating. Hopefully I kept up. I loved the scene, so I think I did pretty well. But
Amazing.
yeah, that set was one of my favorite sets to be on.
Wicked. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so awesome.
So awesome.
I love that show. It's
Me
freaking
too. Me
hilarious.
too.
They're so
I was
funny.
a fan before I got that role, so that was
Oh
really
my
cool.
gosh. Are you screaming, jumping up and down?
Yeah,
when
of
you got
course,
it?
of course. Are you
I was like,
kidding?
I would be.
I'm on this.
Like,
yeah.
oh my God.
I got drained by the energy vampire. I was so excited.
Yes. Oh my God.
So excited.
So funny. I love it. For that, for big sets like that, going on to a set with like big names and really talented people, do you feel like, how do you, First of all, do you feel intimidated or nervous about bigger names and bigger sets?
Yes.
Yes.
I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I do feel that I was just recently on set after graduating from the CFC, so that was cool to see. Yeah,
congrats.
Thank you. It was cool to see the difference in my approach this time around after the CFC versus before.
Right.
So to that question, I would have said yes. I was very intimidated, especially on the What We Do in the Shadows set, where I'm just in my head questioning why I'm even there. They made a mistake in casting me. All those ridiculous thoughts that you have. And then I find after the CFC, I was a lot more confident, or I am a lot more confident, I should say. And I felt like I was able to just approach the bigger actor I was working with and just talk to them as a person. And they also reciprocated. They were just a person. We had lovely conversations about anxiousness, which I was surprised about because the actor I just most recently worked with is in big things and has a really long career. And even he himself was saying like he feels anxious on set, or he's still unsure of himself. And that was really nice to hear as someone who I would still consider myself fresh, someone who's still new to the industry, to hear that we're just people.
It's just a normal thing.
Yeah, we're just people.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. I mean, as much as we wish that it, like, oh, I hope that goes away, it's kind of nice that, like, okay, even the well-seasoned people still have that. So the fact that I'm feeling it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that it's still, it was nice to see it was nice to still see him passionate about his craft. There was a moment where they asked the actors to step off of set and let the crew do their thing, and he stood there still, and I was like, I'm just gonna stand beside him. And I was watching him. He was watching the crew set up, watching the director and the DP speak about how they wanted to shoot the scene. And then I just like poked him. I was like, are you still excited about seeing all this too on set? And he was like, yeah, totally. So it was really nice to see that he's still passionate about it, and that made me excited to just continue on this forever.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love the behind the scenes, like
Me
how
too.
things are done
Me
too.
too.
It's one of my favorite.
I'm gonna age myself, but like I would get DVDs just for the special features, so I could watch behind the scenes, right?
100%. The bonus features, I miss them so much.
Too.
Bring it back.
Please.
Bring back the bonus features.
That's the stuff I love to watch.
I love watching that stuff so much.
Yeah.
I remember like Pirates of the Caribbean was a big one. I watched their bonus features over and over.
For me, it was Harry Potter.
Oh yeah? Oh, that would be a good one too.
Yeah, just watching like the director talk to the actors and guide them, and like just wanting to be there so badly.
Yeah. I also like a set deck, like art deck of how they've done things, and Harry Potter would be an excellent
details
one for
that you don't even
yeah.
really notice at first glance. It's just like you can appreciate it so much more.
Yeah. I love that. Wicked. We'll be excited about this forever. It's so exciting. And then was it The Boys that was after CFC, or is that before?
The Boys was before.
Oh, okay, nice. How was that experience?
Fun, super fun. I don't know if you've seen the scene, but I'm just cussing at the camera. Just
I watched it in the demo reel
like crazy.
Yeah, it was so much fun because I think the one before you're very vulnerable. I think it must be the stolen by their father.
Yes.
And in talking about that, and it's a very intimate conversation. And then the next scene is you just cussing.
I love it. Getting that audition was incredible. Just rehearsing at home with my whole family in the other room, just like F-bomb, F-bomb, F-bomb. I had to whisper my lines until my audition. It was crazy.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that looked like so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
That's wicked.
Ton of fun.
Stolen by their father. How was that experience in a more like dramatic, intimate, serious kind of role? Did you find it easy to do that role? Or was it more of a challenge to get into? That
was a challenge, but a challenge I felt like I was really ready for. What can I say about it?
Do you like roles that are challenging, or do you get intimidated by roles that are challenging?
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
I think at first read, you're kind of a little, I'm not sure if I should do this or if I can do this, but then I like jumping into it. So for Stolen by Their Father, which was about an abuse victim, I read up about domestic violence and how women take that in and how they respond to that sometimes, and what that can do to their psyche and how they may act. And tried to really put that into the character and add that in as much as possible and just make my character as deep as I possibly could.
Nice.
Yeah, because I think it's a really important story, and I wanted to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and give life
absolutely.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. It looks good.
Thank you.
I like it. Watch it.
Please watch it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was wicked. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I have a daughter.
Okay, because in the scene you have a son too, but I was like, I believe that you have children.
Yeah. I have a daughter. Yeah.
Oh, nice, amazing. How old?
She's 8.
8. So nice. It's fun.
I love being a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find that it changed how you perform at all, or
I would
changed
say
anything acting wise?
Crazy enough, I think my career actually ended up like propelling forward after I had my daughter for some reason.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Go get pregnant. Just kidding.
I'm so sorry. Don't do that, please. Oh my God.
Just kidding. Please don't call us.
But yeah, she brought so much energy and life and a lot more passion into my life, where I really wanted to show her that her mom can do it. I wanted to be able to give her a good example of going after what you really, really love.
Amazing.
So I think that's what she's brought to me, and yeah, I've just had a great career ever since. So
That's awesome. Little good luck charm.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so sweet. I like that. Yeah, I've always been curious because some people do say that is like, oh, it changed acting in different ways, and so yeah, I'm always curious about that.
I was scared at first, for sure, thinking that I wouldn't be able to have a career and have a child, but that's not true at all. You
Yeah.
can make those things work.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Good to know. Wicked. That's awesome.
Let me know, when it's your time. Okay?
Yeah, I'll call you.
Thank me in this week.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's what I got the spark.
Oh my God.
I love that. But yeah, it is a fear though. You're right. Like that you won't work, or it'll be the balance of it and stuff
And
like
it's hard. I gotta say, like, it's not as easy to just jump up and leave the house or whatever. So there are extra steps, but it's totally possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Wicked. I love that. I love that it's improved your acting. It's like the best
I know,
answer
so
ever.
weird.
I love that. So you're a writer as well.
I am now.
You are now.
Yeah.
Take it, own it.
I am. I'm a writer.
That's right. So is that the CFC project your first writing project?
Yes.
Wicked. And so how do you find the writing process? Did you enjoy it?
No.
No?
No. I enjoyed like being able to read an entire paragraph and go, okay, I wrote something.
Yeah.
But to start was difficult.
Okay.
It was difficult to have the idea in your head, but just not know how to work it out.
Right.
We worked with this great mentor named Rose Napoli, and she helped us not edit as you're writing. That's the important thing I learned from her, is that just let it out.
Just like word
Let
vomit
it be
out.
exactly. Let it be shit. Let it be awful. Let it be mud, and then go back and edit it and work that way.
Okay.
Because I realized I was trying to edit, make it perfect as soon as pen hit paper.
Yeah.
And so
my
that's what I
first
learned from
draft
her.
will be my only
Exactly.
draft.
That's what I was trying to do, which is just not how it works at all.
Right.
Let it be crap. Let it be awful, and then work on it after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's a good note.
That was so helpful. I got so much out after that. I would just write and write and write, just freehand, and then you read it back and you go, oh God, okay, whoa, cross it out, but at least you get it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so amazing. I'm gonna try that. That's so good. From the whole process from writing to editing, and did you have a favorite part of the process? Other than the acting. The acting's a
Oh, the
given.
acting takes the cake. But once I got my first draft done and could actually see the story I was trying to tell, I think that was really, really exciting. And then once you got other eyes on it who were also very excited about it, I think that was my favorite process, to be like, I think I have a story here. I think I'm trying to tell something here, finally. So yeah, the first draft was the most exciting portion, but then also getting it up off the ground to the very final draft and knowing that it's ready to shoot, that was also exciting too.
Okay, nice.
The stuff in the middle, not so much. It's really hard, really stressful.
Yeah.
But we got there. We got through it and got to the last final draft.
Wicked. What is something that went wrong in the process?
That went wrong.
Or like something had to shift?
Yeah. I had a director attached at the beginning before all of my other cohort, and ended up having to split ways with them. And so Taff, my director, who ended up actually helping me finish the film, he came on 2 weeks before I was supposed to be shooting, which was stressful AF.
Yeah.
I was contacting different directors here and there who were like, I don't think it's enough time. I don't think it's enough time. I'm so sorry. So I was feeling like, you know, has there ever been anyone in the CFC who's never made a film? Because I think that might be me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was really
that is stressful.
So stressful. And then Taff came on and just ease from the second we met. We met over Zoom.
So
he told me all of his ideas for it, what he thought about the project, the things he'd like to change, and they just felt like they worked and fit in place, and that felt incredible. Yeah, it was just hit from
such a
day
huge
one.
relief. Oh, that's amazing. So do you have to find your own director for the project?
Yes.
And that can be from anywhere?
Yes.
Okay, and then CFC provides the crew, you said, right? Okay, so do you then just go from people you know, or did you like send out a Facebook blast or Mandy.com?
So a bit of both. So the CFC actually does have like a registry of alumni. Okay. So they will reach out to some people they feel could be good for your project, depending on their availability. But then also I did like a little Instagram blast looking for a director, and some people contacted me that way.
Nice.
And the CFC helped me vet them and, you know, go through their previous work. And then they introduced me to Taff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wicked. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Worked out just the way
it worked out just the way it was supposed to.
And it always does. And that's so frustrating when you're stressed
Freaking
out. You're like, I know this won't work out.
I know it will, I think.
Somehow, right?
Yeah.
It worked last time. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And you said earlier that you're from the original script to like the end product, how it changed. What are some things that changed throughout the process?
So much.
Yeah?
So much. In my initial draft, my two characters were going to meet up in a library.
Okay.
They were going to be like college, university age, freshmen. And then we ended up changing their age, bringing them forward, so they've graduated already. It's been a few years. It ended up being shot at La Cubana, which is a really popular restaurant at Ossington, instead of a library, because the library was just too many books, too many copyright issues.
Oh, fair.
I loved the library, but yeah, the restaurant works perfect. So just bringing the characters into more maturity, that did change the dialogue and change the draft that we had going. But I think it all kind of just meshed together well somehow. Like what you said, like it just came together.
That's amazing. That's so cool. Were you nervous at any point when things went wrong or when things shifted that you're like, oh my God, this isn't what I'm
definitely a worrywart. That's definitely me. I'm anxiety ridden all the time, just always overthinking. So yes, I was definitely scared that I couldn't make it happen, that it just wouldn't. I thought for sure I'm just gonna be the only person in this group that doesn't film anything. That's okay. I'll take it. I'll be a failure. That's basically, my mind goes crazy. So yeah, I did definitely take it hard and cried a couple times for sure, just thinking that I'm not going to be able to do it. But with help from my family, with help from the CFC, with help from my director, I was able to pull through and stop crying and figure it out.
For me, crying is part of the process.
And I had to learn just not to be scared that everyone has to do it. You have to reach out to people, and if they say they're not available, it's okay. It's like with what we said about the casting process. If it's a no, it's just a no. It's not a no because they hate you. Okay, they don't hate you. It's a no because maybe their schedule doesn't allow. But everybody has to do some reaching out of some sort. So just learn to be okay with that, and and just push through.
Do you find you're better now with reaching out? No.
Immediately no. Immediately no. I don't want to do it.
That's hilarious. I used to be really, really bad. I'm getting better, but it's a process.
Yeah, it's hard.
I love control, and I love doing everything myself.
I don't like having to hear no or it's not going to work, just because it's scary, you know? It knocks your confidence sometimes. So I'm scared sometimes to put myself out there, just because I can be scared of whatever might come back, but you have to just push through. And deal with it.
It's not the fun part.
No, it's not fun, but if you get through it, good things happen.
That's true. That's true. That's true, and even better sometimes.
Exactly. The way my film ended up being at the end was not how I imagined, but the feedback I've gotten has been beautiful. And exactly what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to resonate with people, and I wanted to tell a specific story, and I think we did that.
Yeah, I feel like it would resonate with a lot of people, because even if it's not a romantic relationship, like friendships go through that too, of like, okay, I'm growing, you're growing, and we've been friends for so long, okay, now, but I'm growing in a different direction, and, you know, are we still going to be able to be the same kind of friends that we have been? You know, it's just like such a tricky thing growing through life with the same people sometimes.
Yeah, and I really wanted both characters. I didn't want anyone to be the bad guy. I wanted it to be just two great people who are trying to make something work and trying to figure out if it does or if it doesn't.
Right. Yeah. Right. Wicked. I'm so excited to watch it on YouTube again, everybody. Check it out.
Love
it. What's your favorite part about the whole acting process?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question. Oh, there's so much. I love diving into character, the backstory of who someone is. Getting to really know them and make them your own is really exciting and fun. And then I love the acting portion of it. Yeah. Being on camera and getting to just perform.
Wicked. Yeah. And what do you find is the most difficult part of the whole acting career?
Put on some Jeopardy music at this point. There's so many to choose from.
Oh, we can list them all if you want.
So many to choose from. I definitely find it difficult, especially with a family, that it's not always consistent.
Right.
That can be really tough. And sometimes getting a call back for like the biggest role you've ever done and then not getting it, that can be a real setback.
True.
So it's tough. You put yourself out there for every single character that you do, and you know, it's up in the air. You don't know if you're going to hear back. Right. But it's really about just making an impact in the room, on the casting directors, on the producers, whoever's watching your audition, and just hope that if you don't get this one, that they'll remember you and bring you back for something else. Yeah. But it's tough. It's still hard. Yeah. To like put yourself out into every single character and just put all your love, all your passion into every single audition. Right. And just not know the outcome. That's true. Yeah. That's true. Do you like auditioning? The audition? Just give me the role. Just give me the role. Just give me the role. I love that answer, because sometimes I'm like, what do you mean I gotta do hair and makeup right now? I'm like, come on, I can do it. Just give it to me. Right? Yeah. Especially for like commercials and stuff like that. I'm like, I know you're going off my face. Like, can I smile right? Like, I can smile. I can do it. What do you mean? Right. Yeah. Put me in the room. Pick me. Choose. Put me in the ring, coach. That's right. I love that. Do you like auditioning? No. Not at all. It's so awesome. It's the most honest answer, and I love it. I love it so much. I can't lie. Like, I can't lie to you. Maybe. Yeah. No. I love it. When you get callbacks and you're going in for the second take of what you've done, do you go in doing, something similar to what your tape was, or you go in and try something different, or do you have any process or any tips? Any tips for that? Because I think callback is already a win. They already like what you're doing, right? And so I'm in thinking, okay, so they liked what I did. Do I do the same thing, or they're calling me back so that they see something different? Definitely go into it in mind that they liked what you did before. So don't make any huge, drastic change. Now I'm British. Exactly. No. Go in, perform the same way. What I've found with callbacks is they do give you 2 chances to do it with some direction. Right. So they'll let you know what they want to see in the next take. So go into it at first with what you prepared, what they saw before, and then just be open to expanding once they give you the direction. Nice. Be open, really open, listening, and be able to change. Don't be fixed in your ways, because they want to kind of throw things at you and see what little things you can change about it to make it deeper. Okay. So yeah, don't be British on the next one, please God. No. Don't cut your hair. Don't do anything. Cut your hair. Oh my God. Yeah, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. Do it. No. Just show up. I have blue hair now. I'm blue now. That's great. Well, this was a period piece, but never mind. Oh my God. So no, yeah, the callback is definitely about how you take direction, I would say. Okay, nice. Yeah.
Good to know. Good notes for all you actors. You can take direction. Excellent. So you are very passionate about diversity in roles and in writing. Now, how is that reflect in your life, or how do you bring that to your career?
That's a really good question. Well, being an actor who's plus size and a Black woman, I've always found it really important to continue to showcase diverse talent, because I felt like growing up I didn't see a lot of people who looked like me on screen, and I really want to be that for somebody else. I want them to see me and go, oh my God, she's there, I can do that. She looks like me in whatever way. And I think it's important to show that people on TV are just like everyday people. We want it to look like the world that we're in. Yeah.
Awesome. So do you try to incorporate that in your writing?
I do.
Amazing.
For Taya, my CFC project, I felt it was really important to showcase a diverse interracial relationship. So Damien is Hispanic and Taya is Black. Because I feel like I don't really see that.
That combination?
Yeah, I don't see that combination a lot on TV either.
Yeah, there's like 3 typical combinations, and then that's it.
Yeah, and then that's it, you know? Nobody else.
Yeah.
And it reflects my real relationship, so I felt that was really important to show.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Are you going to continue to write other projects as well? Like,
Of course.
You've got the writing bug now?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's wicked. Do you have any ideas brewing in the works?
Yes. So speaking on diversity, actually something I really would love to mention is that my mom is visually impaired.
Okay.
And so I really would love to make more stories that reflect characters with disabilities, because I think that they still also need to be shown more and showcased more for all the nitty-gritty stuff, the beautiful stuff.
Right.
Something about my mom's disability that I love to share is that we laugh about it all the time. If she walks into a pole or something, like, we laugh, you know? Not if she's hurt, of course. But, like, we don't take it so seriously, and I think that still needs to be showcased on TV, that you can laugh and you can poke fun at these things, and it's not something to be sad or upset.
Feel bad about.
To make it feel like a sad thing all the time, because my mom's hilarious, and whenever she gets into something funny because she can't see, we laugh, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that's fair, because it is a lot of the time, if there is disability on camera, it's like, and now we feel bad. And you're like, but they have fun too.
No, and they're jerks too. They're just like anybody else.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not one-dimensional characters.
Yeah, we need more of that on screen, I would say.
Absolutely. Yeah, and bodies of all shapes and sizes and colors too. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for all the things that you write.
Thank you. Me
the things that you do. I love it. I love this interview. Thank you so much for coming on. So I like to finish this podcast with fast 5 questions.
Okay.
And I always say that they're never fast, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What is your favorite beverage?
Oh God. What's that one you used to drink as a kid? With the cherry.
Cherry Coke?
No. I can't remember. My favorite drink, Shirley Temple. That's what it is.
Oh my God, yes. At Swiss Chalet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know the place.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Sword and a cherry. You know, you know. I love it. Shirley Temple, good one. What is your favorite? Oh, I already asked you your favorite movie. What is your current binge right now? Are you, or a movie you just recently watched, or a show that you've currently binged?
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm back again.
Nice. Yep. Wicked. I think I've only gotten to like season 2 or 3. And
what?
I know.
I'm crazy.
Sinner.
Oh my God. Get away from me.
I know. And then I see spoilers on TikTok and I'm like,
damn.
bitch. I mean, it's only been out for like 50 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, what spoiler,
20 seasons.
bitch? Yeah,
Let's go.
Exactly. I know. I think that's kind of nice that it's such a good show that you can binge like
Forever.
It's like Doctor Who.
Until you're old and
just
gray.
like it just keeps going.
It just keeps going.
It just keeps going. I love it.
It's like Murdoch Mysteries. They keep going too.
Yeah, they keep going. I know. I keep on being like, hey, Murdoch Mysteries, you've casted everyone in Toronto. Can I like get on that show?
Can I get on that, please? Come on. That's a rite of passage to get on that, okay?
Right? It truly is.
Put me on.
It truly is.
I'm ready.
The Canadian actor must be on Murdoch Mysteries.
It's a milestone to hit, okay? Murdoch is on my list.
Yeah, me too. Same. We're ready. Here we are. Call us. I love it. What is a pet peeve of yours?
People come over unannounced. Don't just show up at my house.
Don't just show up.
What?
Oh, yeah. I had that recently. I was like, I didn't clean.
That's the thing. I grew up and my mom was always like, if someone's coming over, you gotta clean up. So I think it's like anxiety written that you're gonna see my house as is.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
right? I know. I also hate having to clean for people when
Me
they're
too.
coming over. I'm like, you should know who I am by now.
Exactly. Thank you.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh, that's easy. Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ayo.
I'm too old for him now. but I still love him. I still love that man.
That's hilarious.
Childhood crush.
Childhood crush, Leo.
I'll go to the grave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did that birth in Titanic?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Between my mom's like fingers of like, what's going on there? Yeah.
I love it. And last but not least, what is a piece of advice that you would give either your younger self or someone starting out in acting?
Oh my gosh. Trust your instincts is what I would say.
Nice.
You're good. You're better than you think. Yeah, trust your instincts. You got this.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, do you know I did forget to ask you? Who's your agent?
My agent is Maggie Dunlop at Oldfield Talent Management.
Shout out.
She's mine.
She's So you obviously like being there.
Oh,
you like
I love
Maggie.
her.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Good. When you went for like submitting to agents, did you have a demo reel put together for submitting or not yet?
No, actually, I don't believe I did. I had headshots and
Yep.
I sent a cover letter.
Okay.
Just talking passionately about how I saw myself in the industry and what I hope to gain from our partnership.
Nice.
And yeah, and she went with me.
Wicked.
Yeah.
And so did you have a meeting in person
Yes, we
first?
did.
Awesome. And then how did you know she was the one?
I don't know. It was just a vibe. It was just
Yeah.
a feeling. We were able to talk passionately about things. She liked that I had brought a giant notebook just filled of like things I wanted to share with her, and she was like, "Okay, this woman knows what she wants."
She's serious.
Yeah, she's serious about this.
I
Yeah.
love it. Amazing. And there's something else I wanted to ask you. Are you union?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. And how did you get into the union? I like to hear everybody's stories of how they got into the union.
So I actually got it through college. So Humber College offers the first credit into ACTRA. You need
Nice.
3. And so they offer the first credit because of the time you spend at school, the 2-year program.
Right.
And then you have to show your diploma to ACTRA, and then they go through the process with you.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, so cool.
So thank you, Humber.
Thanks, Humber.
Thanks so much.
I love
Thanks
that.
for that.
Well, thank you so much again for being on my podcast today.
Thank you
I'm
for
so
having
happy
me.
that you reached out and wanted to be on the podcast.
Me too.
Side note, she thought maybe she wouldn't reach out and be on the podcast.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Like
And
I
we're
said.
so glad that she decided to reach out anyway because this was an awesome conversation. I'm
Yeah,
so
it
happy that you
was.
came on.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And thank you for watching and for listening. And if you liked this episode, share, like, follow, all that good stuff on YouTube, Spotify, all the social medias. If you'd like to support this podcast, you can head to my website, AllisonMullings.com. Under Creative Full Time, there's a place that you can donate, pay what you can to help keep us going and get better and, advertise and support our Canadian artists. So thanks again. See you in the next interview.